Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we have a bit of a different video. If you don't know, there is Italian Vanguard and they have an entirely different format than English, Japan and so forth. So they have their own language on their own cards and they are basically catching up to the other meta. So currently they're only in BT15. And what's interesting is they have a different distributor, I guess. So they also have totally different promos and even different foiling. So that's pretty interesting. So I was sent these promos by TC Generations, which is like an important online shop in the Italian community. And we get to open them up, basically. So we have our handy little pocket knife right here. Or is it the Swiss Army knife? I don't even know. Let's hope I don't ruin everything. So we have these couple of promos. I'll put them to the side so we can actually inspect even further. We start off with Omega Glendios. Let's zoom in on that. Can we zoom in further? Yes, we can. Focus. There we go. So this looks like different foiling than we have in English. I wonder if English will ever get like multiple foil patterns back. It doesn't seem that way. For now, we always have the exact same foiling. How do you even pronounce this? Omega Glendios Star Vader. So it didn't actually change the name, just the way the letters are put. But then the text is completely Italian. It is the regular art though. And what's interesting is that other cards in this pack of promos they have did get completely different art specific for them, which is not something we've seen before. So that's really interesting. Then we got this bad boy. How do I pronounce that name? Drago Modellatore Elettrico Eradicatore. So it's an eradicator, that we know. And yeah, as I said, they are still at BT15 right now. So that means that they still have quite a way to go to catch up. I don't know how they'll keep going. Maybe they'll eventually like also have standard and premium, or I don't know, make up their own cards at one point. I'm not sure what their plan is. I know some players there already play standard and premium and then just play the Italian format as well, so they have 3 formats to play. But I'm not sure how the future there will exactly look. Now we'll get to some more cards that also have their own art. This bad boy, Refika. Oh, Drago Refika Blaster. Yes, yes, very nice. It's really interesting. I wonder if English will ever get like different art in Japan for a promo or vice versa. I do know we recently saw this card, this promo for Japan for the GP Akiba. So the person who wins gets an alternative art Swordbreaker, but it's different art from the ones we've seen. I believe the qualifiers also gave them out, but then without the stamp, and the stamp is like gold with GP Akiba qualifier. So there's only one copy of said Swordbreaker, and the winner of said event will own it. So that's really, really cool. I wonder if we'll get something like that at some point. So, but as you can see, it's a different foil pattern than what we have in English, I believe. But it is the same foil pattern across the cards. I don't know if that's very clear. It's like this chipped little diamonds, I would say. We have something similar in English, but it's not exactly the same. But it does seem to be the same across the cards. So I'm not sure if all their triple Rs look like this, for example. I do know their rares are way cooler than ours. I've shown you the Coiling Duckbill Italian version that was sent by a friend before on this channel. But so their rares are really interesting. And then finally, we have another alternate art, Pentagonal Magus, or as they would call it, Magus Pentagonal. Oh, there we go. So once again, this is totally different art. That's really fascinating. Like, if they're able to do this reliably, I don't see how we wouldn't be able to get some interesting stuff like this. Like, imagine if English Vanguard did this kind of art competition. So you're allowed to draw your own favorite card, and then Bushiroad chooses the best art that was picked and releases it as a promo. So some people draw their own favorite Blaster Blade or their favorite Blaster Dark or their favorite whatever card. They choose a winner and then release it as a promo with said art. That would be really interesting. So since this seems an option, at least for this Italian printing company or whichever printing company creates the Italian format, I wonder if they can do that. We'll have to see. I do know Japan has this like design your own card competition, and we've seen some stuff from that come out in Japan but not in English. I don't know, just something interesting to think about. So those are all the promos together. They do look really cool, and I'm especially a fan of this card. It's just, it looks so different, right? Like, this still has that typical overall look to it, but this card is so different. I don't know, I really like it. So that is just all for today. I quickly want to share these really cool promos with you. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click the bell button to stay up to date. Like the video if you liked the video and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.